Good morning, everyone. My name is Jeremiah Ellison, and I'm going to convene the meeting of the Municipal Canvassing Board for Friday, November 16th, 2018. I'll ask the clerk to call the roll.
Councilmember Cunningham is absent. Jenkins is absent. Johnson.
Here.
Goodman.
Present.
Palmisano is absent. Gordon.
Here.
Cano is absent. Reich is absent. Fletcher.
Here.
Bender is absent. Schrader.
Here.
Warsami.
Present.
Chair Ellison.
Present. Let the record reflect that we have quorum, and that we've also been joined by Councilmember Palmisano. This morning, in our capacity as the Municipal Canvassing Board, we have a single item on the agenda, which is to canvass the results from the 2018 general election and to clarify the results of the votes on the municipal ballot question. I'll entertain a motion to adopt the agenda as presented.
So moved. Second.
Awesome. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed say nay. The ayes have it, and the agenda is adopted. Here to present the staff report to us is our city clerk, Casey Carl.
Good morning, Mr. Chair. May it please the board. I'm here to present the unofficial results from the municipal ballot question that was part of the 2018 general election. As the board is aware, this question had to do with certain spacing requirements regulating the sale of liquor that was contained in the city charter. Specifically, these spacing requirements were found in Article 4, Section 4.1F of the charter, and this section pertained to on-site and off-site consumption of liquor and established certain requirements and conditions for the same. Pursuant to Minnesota Statute Section 410.121, any question seeking to amend a charter related to the sale of intoxicating liquor or wine requires a higher threshold for passage. Specifically, a minimum of 55% of those voting on the ballot question must be in favor of the question in order to secure passage. If at least 55% of those voting on the ballot question are in favor, then it is adopted. If it is successfully adopted, the amendment becomes legally effective 30 days after the date of the election. As the statistics provided by staff show, a total of 207,115 ballots were cast in the city of Minneapolis as part of the 2018 general election. As been reported elsewhere, this level of participation was historic for a midterm election. In fact, it represents the fourth highest turnout rate for the city of Minneapolis in any election during the 50-year period from 1968 to 2018. Of that total number of ballots, 179,930 included definitive responses to the municipal ballot question. Again, under state law pertaining to ballot questions seeking to amend a charter, only those ballots with definitive responses to the question are considered in terms of determining the total pool of eligible ballots to be counted to determine results. Therefore, the 179,930 ballots with the definitive responses to the ballot question constitute the total pool of ballots to be tabulated in determining results on the question. As noted under state law, at least 55% of that total must be in favor of the question. Of the 179,930 ballots that were cast on the question, a total of 129,602 were in favor of the proposed amendment. That represents 72.03% of all ballots cast on the question. Therefore, the amendment is successfully adopted. Staff have prepared an order for the board which, if adopted, would certify these results as being official. This concludes the proceedings on the municipal ballot question. The order also directs the city clerk to file the final certified results with the proper county and state authorities and to retain the official results and data as required by state law. Once the order is adopted, we can confirm that the effective date of the charter amendment, which is 30 days after the date of the election, will be Thursday, December 6, 2018. With that, Mr. Chair, I've concluded my presentation, and I'm happy to stand for questions if there are any.
Thank you, Mr. Carl. Are there any questions for staff? All right. Don't see any. And so I move to adopt the order to clarify, the order clarifying as official the results of the 2018 municipal ballot question, and to direct the clerk to make the filings of those results as required by law, as reflected in the staff report and as reflected on the agenda. The clerk, will you please call the roll?
Councilmember Goodman. Aye. Johnson.
Aye.
Palmisano.
Aye.
Gordon.
Aye.
Cano.
Aye.
Fletcher.
Aye.
Schrader.
Aye.
Warsami.
Aye.
Chair Ellison.
Aye.
There are 9 ayes and no nays.
That carries, and the order has been adopted. I want to thank you, Mr. Carl, and I want to, express for the whole council our gratitude to the elections team and also to the election judges who not only served in the early voting but also served the city in 132 precincts on election day. And so, thank you so much. And with that, seeing no further business before this board, we are adjourned.